Dubai Princess Sheikha Mahra Luxury Wedding. Did you realize that the average wedding expense is approximately $30,000? Now picture a wedding spending $1,667 times that amount. Welcome to the lavish and celebrity-filled realm of Princess Sheikha Mahra's $50 million wedding. We're delving into the fantasy event that raised the bar on luxury to unthinkable heights, complete with jaw-dropping designer outfits and a guest list brimming with aristocracy. This isn't your average royal wedding, so hold on to your tiaras. Get an inside look at this event where every detail was genuinely enormous by tuning in. Let's take a look back into Princess Sheikha Mahra's early years before delving into this lavish event. What road brought this royal sensation to this historic day, and who is she? Our little princess, born in 1994, was tucked in the royal carpets of Dubai as a baby. She received a golden ticket to life's most elite events from the start, being the daughter of none other than Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the big cheese of the United Arab Emirates. Please do not misunderstand, it wasn't all parties and tiaras. Sheikha Mahra caused a stir in the classroom. She flew to the UK and obtained a posh international relations degree. Yes, she can choose the ideal tiara for a state banquet and talk about world events. She has a sizable social media following and is essentially the royal equivalent of an influencer outside of academia. She's demonstrating to the world the ways of modern royalty and riding a horse. Well, it's more than just a pastime. It's a passion. And based on her posts, those horses appear to lead more luxurious lives than the majority of humans. But then it's to be expected when we live in the same stable as the royal family of Dubai. Not to be overlooked is her obvious homage to tradition. Our princess is frequently seen hanging out with the original Emirate squad, camels, and falcons. It's how she elegantly expresses, "I love where I come from." It's also evident that she combines modern and traditional parenting styles, given her father's reputation for being fair yet firm. Sheikh Mohammed may be the neighborhood's severe parent, but it appears that his recipe is effective. Comparing Sheikha Mahra and her siblings to other royal teenagers worldwide, they have grown more polite. Speaking of Instagram, have you ever wondered how a real-life princess chooses the posts that she posts? Now let's explore Sheikha Mahra's online world. Being a royal is one thing, but ruling the social media realm is quite another. Sheikh Mohammed, the ruler of Dubai, is hardly a laid-back father. Imagine him as a brilliant CEO combined with a severe headmaster who sets extremely high expectations for his clan. Discipline, commitment, and royal responsibility are paramount. Sheikha Mahra is not far behind Sheikh Omar, who dazzles with community connections and social galas, blazing her regal torch across a variety of industries. She is the royal seal of approval for everything from global A-lister honors to the opening of Sheikh stores. Amidst all these regal siblings, there is one royalty. Rumors suggest that Sheikha Mahra is her father's favorite daughter. Maybe favoritism, or perhaps she just possesses a little bit more princess power. But as they say, tremendous power is accompanied by great regulations. Some limits still exist despite the freedom she has, such as removing her hijab and using Instagram Express. The story of her older sister Sheikha Shamsa, whose courageous escape and subsequent disappearance remain a shrouded mystery in royal halls, serve as a sharp reminder of this. But Sheikha Mahra, our Instagram beauty, knows that life isn't just about likes and filters. Even though she has the entire globe at her disposal, there is always a boundary in the royal sands. Yes, she lives a life of luxury that many consider to be hashtag goals, from freedom to fashion. But when her father advises her to jump, she might just have to inquire as to how high, even if it means being married to her cousin. We've already discussed the opulence and Instagram celebrity, but now for the juicy detail. Imagine a secret wedding that is shielded from prying eyes by a veil of secrecy. Are you prepared for the astounding details of Sheikha Mahra's covert romance? Details that would make even Cinderella envious? Now be ready for an amazing roller coaster, so grab some popcorn. On May 27, 2023, the greatest kept secret in Dubai came to light. The location? The Z Hall is located at the Dubai World Trade Center, of course. It's large, opulent, and positively regal, where chandeliers meet celebrity guest lists. And let's face it, how does one organize a wedding that is likely to be more extravagant than most film premieres in secret? But hey, what do you know? Only by social media hints and a moving poem written by Daddy Dubai himself did we learn about Dubai's royalty pulling it off. That's correct, the CEO of Dubai posted poems on Instagram instead of the typical pleased father selfie. Discuss the class. About photos, we were given a preview of this spectacular event. The main guy, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, looked as majestic as ever, and all the bigwigs were present. The couple's outfits were so perfect you'd think they came straight out of a Vogue cover shoot. But hold on to your hats. This is where things get hotter. The spirit of celebration. Imagine Middle Eastern nobility meets New York Fashion Week. The marriage of Princess Sheikha Mahra and Sheikh Mahra was the stuff of fairy tales. Even though it was kept under wraps, the grandeur and glamour of the May 27, 2023 event couldn't be kept a secret for very long. The spectacular Z Hall at the Dubai World Trade Center served as the venue, and its size and opulence created the ideal atmosphere for a royal wedding. The whole thing is mysterious since this opulent event went unnoticed, but in a surprising turn of events for the digital era, social media saved the day. Who was the whistleblower, you ask? The actual Sheikh Mohammed. He announced his daughter's marriage in a charming poem, exchanging his ruler's scepter for a literary quill. What wonderful PR that is. Glancing through Instagram photos, we discovered the UAE's A-list guest list featuring Sheikh Mohammed prominently. This is where the story gets more complicated. There was a strong apple taste to the ceremony. Following the conventional vows, our royal couple appeared prepared for a ballroom in New York. And that dress, gosh, such a luxurious design by Ezra Kucher. It was encrusted with diamonds and had silver embroidery, and 50 artisans worked non-stop. Luxuriance was whispered by it. Let's play detective and find out the precise pricing, which is still one of the best-kept secrets. With all of the bling, shine, and sparkling extras, we could very well be talking about a cool $500,000. The tale of their journey leading up to that day is equally as fascinating as the wedding, which was surely a lavish occasion. Sheikha Mahra and Sheikh Mahra's engagement opened a long-awaited chapter in their love tale, denoting a deep commitment and starting their married life together. They might not reveal the specifics of their romance, but their announcement of their engagement was far from subdued. With the promise of a future together, Sheikha Mahra and Sheikh Mahra delighted their followers as they announced the news on their individual Instagram accounts. A moving poem read by Sheikha Mahra's father, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, a well-known poet, added even more tenderness to the event. The happiness, blessings, and excitement surrounding the signing of the marriage contract were exquisitely portrayed in the verses. The poem painted a picture of a day treasured by their loved ones, skillfully capturing the interchange of warm congratulations. The poetic phrases, which compared Sheikh Mahra to the wind and mentioned Sheikha Mahra as Mahra, struck a chord of fondness and yearning. The public declaration captured the attention of their loved ones and supporters. Given the prominence of Mahra and Mahra as two of the most sought-after figures in UAE royalty, the engagement was unquestionably noteworthy even though it lacked the lavish spectacles usually associated with royal engagements. Who is susceptible to surprise? Their unique and amazing lifestyles add even more intrigue to their partnership. With a $300 million net worth, Mahra is a shining example of luxury. She receives unmatched benefits as Sheikh Maktoum's beloved daughter, such as access to the $20 billion family fortune and the ability to cruise on Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's opulent ships. Her $120 million private hideaway is only surpassed in splendor by her $500 million Zal Royal Mansion. Not to mention her horseback riding endeavors, with 11 horses that are valued at over $1 million apiece. Her indulgences extend beyond elegant residences and equines. Sheikha outshines her brother in terms of elegance with a $7 million automobile collection that includes treasures like a pink Rolls-Royce Phantom, a $2.1 million LaFerrari, and a $3.1 million Bugatti Chiron. Even with her extravagant collection, Sheikh Mahra's clothing says volumes about her sophisticated taste. She dresses elegantly in items like an $8,000 Tiffany & Co. dress, even when following her father's traditional rules. Her exquisite style is showcased by her accessories, which span from an enormous selection of jewelry to a $1 million collection of Chanel purses, the standout of which is the $261,000 Diamond Forever Classic bag. Social media sites such as Instagram and TikTok frequently offer views of her opulent existence. Now that she has a $15 billion rich billionaire husband, it's logical to assume she will lift the ante on her lifestyle. Considering that, let's be honest, we're all currently living vicariously through her. We can only hope that Instagram updates us. It's impossible to not wonder what glittering chapter Princess Sheikha Mahra's life would take on when listening to her glittering tales. See you in the following one. Did you like it? Tell us what you think of the video in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting videos.